all right. We are live, officially live. Another day together. Ciao, dramatic yoga teachers. Welcome to the Strength Challenge live on YouTube and on Instagram. You can watch live on Instagram. You can re-watch it on YouTube. Of course, on YouTube you have better quality and video. This challenge is a journey where together we elevate our fitness level and we progress toward mastering advanced asanas. It's a celebration. It's a celebration of movements where we master coordination, agility, balance, core stability, respiratory endurance, and cardiovascular endurance as well. The classes are from Monday to Friday, 2:30 p.m. Sydney time, 1 hour session roughly. Let me break down the class for you if you haven't participated in the previous classes yet. So we start with the lower body, 10 exercises targeting legs, glutes, and core. Each exercise lasts 50 seconds, which is an active 50 seconds, followed by 10 seconds rest. The number of repetition within the 50 seconds active is entirely up to you, what your body allows you to do today. And then we're moving on to the upper body, targeting arms, shoulders, chest, neck, core, and we're gonna repeat the similar format. So 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Today it's our week 3, day 2, week 3. So we might gonna want to implement something new that we haven't been implementing before. So what I've done is I wrote down the exercises of today, which you can download on the description below. Underneath of this YouTube video, there is a description where you can download a PDF. In this PDF, you find the entire week exercises. When you have that PDF, you download today's day or tomorrow's day if you want to get ready for tomorrow, and we might gonna need to write down repetitions next to the exercise. So we have all the exercise written down on the paper. We're gonna write down how many repetitions we do make in 50 seconds, which is our active 50 seconds. So that's something new that we're gonna implement from today. All right, so of course, safety first. Try to listen to your body, your journey, and if it hurts, if you might need to modify or skip the exercise, and I'm more than happy to help you to modify the exercise if you leave the feedback down below. Anyway, let's start and strengthen together. Here you'll find a timer. We're gonna start with 2 minutes warm-up, followed by right away high intensity activity, followed by 10 seconds rest. Okay, let's start. We're gonna start with some hip flexion, extension, and rotation right away. So start normally with your weaker leg. So flexion and extension of the hip. You just wanna focus on that movement, waking up your hips, waking up your core. Stay with your legs completely engaged. Micro bend the knee of your standing leg. Squeeze the glute as you're moving backwards. So we got 30 seconds flexion and extension of the hip, and then we're moving into some rotation. 50 seconds inward, 50 seconds outward. Let's do it. So inward. Try to increase the range of motion as you're moving along. I feel the soreness from yesterday class for sure, guys. If you haven't watched it yet, you can always re-watch it on YouTube. Unfortunately, I have decided to moving on to outer rotation. You see, in those cases, talking is not a good thing. We're moving on to the other leg, hip flexion and extension. So I've decided not to leave the live classes on Instagram, just because it's a little bit messy for my grid. I know I love aesthetics, so I found that it was a little bit too messy. So I've decided to leave the live classes just on YouTube for the time being. Maybe I'll cancel them, so please join. Please show your commitment for this challenge. And then we're gonna move outward and inward. Just do a couple of them. Woo, yes, inward and outward, just alternate that. Oh yes, we are definitely warming up the hips and the glutes. All right, moving up to the first exercise of today. So we're gonna go 2 pulses into high knee jump. 2 pulses, high knee jump. Stay with your trunk upright, stay with your core engaged all the time. As you're coming up, try to really jump up. Stay with your 90-degree angle, dorsiflex your front foot as you're coming up. And then draw 2 90-degree angles with your legs as you reverse lunge. 2 pulses up, 2 pulses, lower down the knee if you want to intensify, but still we are on our first round. We don't want to push too hard on our first round. If you feel like it, you're more than welcome. Here we go. Nice. Moving on to the other leg right away. Let's get ready. Let's get very flowy today. Up, sorry. Okay. Up, and then reverse lunge. 2 pulses. Knee always striking the toes, in line with the ankle. Up. 2 pulses. Up. Let's do it, guys. Squeeze the glute as you bring the leg backward. Lower down that knee, draws 2 90-degree angles with your legs, and then jump up. Woo, yes. Talking and training at the same time. It is challenging. That's why we want to build endurance. That's why we want to build stamina as a teacher as well. Because we not only have to perform, but we also have to talk. So it is important to build endurance, especially respiratory endurance, because we never really take a break. Talking, training, showing, performing. Anyway, sumo squat. Open your toes nice and wide, heels slightly tucked in, and then we're moving as low as you can, squeezing up. Stay with your hips in line with your trunk. Don't push your hips forward. We don't want to overarch your lower back. Let's lower down, raise up, squeeze the glute. Lower down as low as you can. Nice, guys. Let's keep rocking. Oh yes. Knees always striking your toes. Notice if you internal rotate your knee. Try to really bring awareness of every movement you do take. You do perform within the class. Stay with your trunk upright, engage through your core, squeeze the glute as you're coming up. Nice. Moving on to our challenging but most loved squat jumps. Let's start. Position, legs hip width apart, and then we squat down, we jump up. Okay, let's do it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Hinge from the hips. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, wow, 4 and 5. First round 35. I didn't count the rest, but let's keep track on that. Let's keep rocking, guys. So courtesy squat to warrior 3. So start with your weaker leg. Of course, it's your preference. You can always find something to lean against if you like. Stay with your trunk in line with your leg as you're coming up. Engage through the core. Stay with your hips parallel to the floor. I'm going to give you a few extra direction now and do some countings on round 2 or 3. Let's see. Squeeze the glute coming up. Lower down, knees tracking your toes. Be careful here. Oh yeah. Nice, guys. Chest is open. Nice. Moving on to the other leg. I know after the squat jumps, it's kind of a challenging one, but that's what we're here for. Warrior 3. Squeeze that glute. Trunk in line with your leg. Knee always tracking your toes. Lower down as low as you can, coming up. Still on our first round, you want to take it gentle. And then we can increase the intensity, the complexity, and maybe some variations. Let's see how we're going. How do you guys feel today? Amazing. Let's keep rocking. Lower down. Feel that you're strengthening your hamstring, your quads, your psoas, your core. It's a full body exercise. Up. Moving on to some agility and coordination with pendulum. I love this one. I really do. So 1, 2, 3, raise lateral. Stay with your upper trunk always perpendicular to the floor, and try to really have that raising the leg through the core and through the glute. That's what we're here for. Try to have that awareness all the time to something that is a little bit more challenging than what your body is finding an easy way to. Because normally I always found this exercise, I was leaning to raise that leg, and I'm not saying that that's wrong. You can still working on your glutes, you're still working on your core, but when you have that engagement with your trunk, and when you raise a leg through the strength of your hamstring and core, that's a different exercise. All right, pistol squats. So this week is gonna be a pistol squat week because we need to improve. Start with the weaker leg. So this leg straight, lower down, coming back up. Much easier this week, much easier. Bear with me. Lower down, coming back up. Nice. Lower down, coming back up. Oh yes, I can definitely feel it, but I have to say that I have an easier time on my week 3. Let's keep it together. Oh yes, let's do it. I know it's hard, but we're here together. We're here for the raw challenge. And when we struggle, when we go through frustration, that's when we grow. Nice, I didn't count them. I was talking probably way too much to explain. Let's count from maybe around 2 or 3. Let's do it. Other leg, same thing, pistol squats. Your most loved one. Oh yeah. Balance is also a thing. Sorry, I haven't tell you actually what we need today in terms of props. You might need a towel or sliders if you have something to slide on our upper body sequences. And then we need some blocks as well for the upper body. And then we need just a bench or a chair for this exercise, as you might have noticed. Anyway, let's keep going. Oh yes. Nice. Coming back up. Woohoo! And then last exercise of today, it's the bear crawls. Knees underneath of your hips, hands underneath of your shoulders. Spread your fingers. Push the floor away. Protracting your shoulders. Slightly arch your spine outward. Lower the knees. You level up the intensity. Higher the knees. Easy the intensity. Ease the intensity, sorry. Let's do it. Neck is an extension of your spine. Let's push beyond our comfort zone. Let's breathe through our belly. Let's keep rocking. Let's be engaged with the pose, with the challenge. Nice, guys. Really nice. We're going back to the first exercise of the lower body. 2 pulses, high knee jump. Let's get ready. 2 pulses, high knee. 2 pulses, high knee. Let's do it, guys. You're doing amazing. I know, I see you. As always. I sense you on the other side of the screen. You're doing amazing. Even though you're doing your best. And you might think, no, I don't really do amazing. Yes, you do, because you show up and you're doing your best. That's why. High knee. Lower down. Draw 2 90-degree angles. High and lower. Yes, it's challenging. Yes, that's what we're here for. Nice, guys. Woo, yes, today it's hardcore. That's what we want. So we're moving to the other leg right away. High knee, 2 pulses. High knee, 2 pulses. The higher the jump, the intensity, we increase the intensity. The lower the jump, you can also raise your heel if you want to lower the intensity. It's up to you. It's your journey. 2 pulses up, 2 pulses up. Nice. 2 pulses up. Oh yes. Guys, I'm telling you, I can so much feel the first round already and the start of the second one. Stay with your trunk upright. Stay with your core engaged. Let's do it. Nice. Wow, I haven't counted them still. Let's start to count with sumo squats. Open your feet nice and wide. 1. Squeeze the glute. 2. 3. Stay with your knees tracking your toes. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. Oh yes. 11. 12. Stay with your trunk upright. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. Nice. Let's write it down. Okay. Our most favorite squat jumps. Ready? Let's do it. 1. 2. Stay with your spine straight as you squat down. 12. 20. 30. 35. A little bit less than before. I was 35 before as well. Amazing. Courtesy squat. Let's do it. Slightly micro bend the standing leg, lower down, coming up. Knee always tracking your toes. Stay with your core engaged, hip parallel to the floor. Stay with your trunk in line with your leg as you're coming up. 12. Wow. Let's see the other leg. Oh, guys. Oh, yes. That's why I need to build some respiratory endurance, because at some stages I have a hard time to talk. I'm just gonna go like that. Stay with your hips parallel, squeeze the glute, raise that leg, trunk in line. Oh yes. Today it's not my perfect balance day, and I should embrace the challenge and do it anyway. Nice. To be honest, I haven't counted them, but doesn't matter. All right, moving on to pendulum. 1, 2, 3, raise. 1, 2, 3, raise up. Stay with your trunk upright. How do you guys feel? Oh yes. I'm definitely sweating. I'm definitely feel it fully today. Especially because yesterday, as you probably know, I took it very easily, as I'm still on my menstruation cycle. However, today I feel a little bit more energized. Shouldn't push too hard, but let's see how I go. I see how I go over the training, over our practice together. I can definitely feel it. That's for sure. Nice. Pistol squats. Last 3 exercises of our second round. If you're joining now, wait 3 minutes and you can do our last sequence together. Let's do it. Stay with your core engaged. Oh yeah. Oh, guys. Just gonna do the last one, but I'm really struggling with this one. That's why we're gonna do pistol squat all week. No, I'm just kidding. Maybe. I've done the sequences yesterday. We might be that crazy to do pistol squats every week, all week, every day. That's the only way to improve, guys. And I need to improve. I don't know you, but I really need to. Oh yes. I'm so focused on the exercise that I lose count. I'm sorry. I try to do it on our third round together. Let's see. It's just so challenging that I have to be super focused. And I feel like I'm building a lot of momentum to coming back up, which it shouldn't be, but that's what beginners do. Okay. All right. Bear crawls, our last exercise of the second round. Hands underneath of your shoulders, push the floor away, protract your shoulders. Higher the knees, easier it is. Lower the knees, more intensity is. Let's keep rocking. Repeat whatever mantra allows you to go through the exercise, through the practice, through the challenge. Breathe through your belly. Nice. That was extremely challenging. It's coming back to 2 pulses, low lunge to high knee. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. Not too bad. Let's write it down. 15. Moving to the other leg right away. 1, 2. Lower down that knees. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Nice, same thing. 15, actually 14 and a half. Okay, sumo squat. Open your legs nice and wide. Toes out, heels in. Squeeze the glutes. Notice where your knees are in space. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Same thing. 17 before. Squat jumps. Last one of today. Let's do your best. Ten. 30. Let's do it, guys. Almost there. Oh, I couldn't connect anymore. Woo-hoo. That was like very, very challenging. Sorry, guys, but I need a drink. Whew. You know, sometimes you really have to honor what you need, even though you're live streaming, even though there might be some setting stones that I build myself so I can break them anytime I want. So have a drink. I so much feel some water. Wow, the last squat jumps really killed me. So we're moving into courtesy squat. to warrior 3. Start with your weaker leg. Let's get ready right away. Let's do some countings. Before I did 12, I think I'm getting very tired, and it's normal that within the rounds you lower your energy, so it's normal that you might do a little bit less from round 1 and round 2. Normally my peak is always round 2. Let me know in the comment what's your peak. It's just because on round 1 I felt like I'm just warming up. Second round I'm not that tired, so I can still perform. And then round 3 I'm still, even if I'm doing this training since quite a while now, I'm still very exhausted on my round 3. Let me know if it's the same for you guys. Almost there. 10. All right, let's do some pendulum to have some fun. 1, 2, 3, up. 1, 2, 3, up. Let's keep rocking, guys. Let's repeating whatever mantra allows you to go through the lower body sequences. I am capable. I am strong. I am invincible. I build strength. Whatever. Just keep repeating that. Nice. Whew. I have to say that since I'm starting doing those exercises, my circulation improved immensely. So I can definitely recommend to do some high intensity interval training if you want to increase your cardiovascular and respiratory endurance. So I didn't even say pistol squats, that's what we're doing. You probably noticed it. Almost there, guys. 2.5 exercise, and then we're gonna take a break on the lower body, moving into the upper body. I'm not gonna lie, the upper body today, it's pretty challenging as well. But it's challenging doesn't mean impossible. It means that I always love to say impossible, if you break it down, you can revisualize it as I am possible. I am possible. So the challenges are not impossible to overcome. You just have to go through it to become stronger. And that's what we're here for. To also build some resilience, physical and mental resilience. As soon as we build resilience on the body, the mind just follows. That's what it is, and that's the beauty of it. Oh yes. Guys, if you follow along this journey, I promise you, you're gonna be much stronger, much more determined, much more disciplined. Anyway, let's move into our last of today, bear crawls. Engage through the core, push the floor away, shoulders protracted. Neck is an extension of your spine. Belly to spine, stay engaged through the core. Oh yes, it is challenging, guys. Stay there, breathe. That's what the real challenge is all about. That's what it is. You're sweating, you're struggling, you embrace your frustrations, you embrace your failures, and by the end of it, you feel on purpose. You feel like you have done something great for yourself. And that's what we're here for. All right, guys, we're gonna have, let's say 2 minutes from now, dry your sweat, hug yourself, pat yourself on the shoulder, tell yourself that you're doing amazing. Because you are doing amazing for sure. Oh yes. Have a drink. I'm gonna have one on you, celebrating your achievements as much as mine. Showing up every day since 3 weeks is no joke. All right. Okay, 10 seconds before we start. We might gonna take a little bit longer than 10 seconds. What I like you to do is to clear up the space if you had a bench close by, and I want you to take the sliders and the blocks. That's what we need today on our upper body sequence. If you join right now for the live class, for the strength challenge, we're gonna do 3 rounds of exercises. We're gonna focus on the upper body now, so arm, chest, shoulders, core, and back. And we're gonna do another 30 minutes together. So please take your yoga mat and join in anytime from now on. We're gonna start in roughly 30 seconds. So get ready with me to the next part of our class. Take your towel, place it down on the mat, and let's get. So we're gonna start in downward facing dog, moving to plank, push up, and then again plank, downward facing dog. Let's Let's do it. Downward facing dog, plank. If you want to lower the knees as our first round, lower down, squeeze the tricep in, protraction of the shoulders, coming to plank, downward facing dog. Let's do it. Plank, downward facing dog. Plank, shoulders over the wrist. Actually, shoulders on just above the wrist. And then again, plank, knees down, squeeze the tricep, chaturanga or push-up, however you want to call it. And then again, lower down, push up, and then again. All right, so we're moving on to leg lift. I haven't done my counts, I haven't done my diligence, but we have 3 rounds, so we have plenty of time to count. Point your toes. Your legs are fully engaged. Your knees are straight. Here, your lower back is fully attached to the floor. It's not moving. If your neck is tense, you can lower down the head. Your chin is toward your chest and you lengthen through your neck. Otherwise, chin up toward the sky. You engage through your neck as well. And as you're doing so, you want to point the chin toward the sky. You don't want to do this, but you want to do that instead. Let's do it. Stay engaged, focused. Nice. Moving on to military plank. Okay, open your legs mat width apart. Lower down one elbow, lower down the left, and then hand down, alternate. So left elbow, left hand, right elbow underneath of the shoulder, left elbow underneath of the shoulder, up, down, down. Stay with your trunk and your legs almost like not moving, like stay firm with them, and you're just moving down, and you want to work with your core only. Up, down, down. Shoulders protracted all the time. Up, nice. Single leg drop. Let's do it, guys. Let's keep rocking together. All right, head down, chin toward the chest, single leg drop. Your lower back is attached to the floor, it's not moving. Your feet are dorsiflex or pointed flex, engaging through your legs. Your hands are framing your hips, slightly tucked under your hips. Your chin is toward your chest as you lengthen through your neck. Otherwise, you can always bring the chin up toward the sky. Your practice. I always like to give a bit of a release on my neck, so I always like to stay with my head down. Anyway, the core is what we need to focus on here. Lower one leg at a time, stay fully engaged. Nice. Moving on to the next exercise of today, which are plank jacks. If we want to take it a little bit easier for the first round, we want to do walk jacks. So we're going to open, close. Your hands are underneath of your shoulders. You push the floor away and you protract your shoulders. You stay with your core engaged by bringing the belly to the spine. Your neck, your spine and your legs are all in one line. You want to do so by pushing the heels down on the floor. Each walk open as you open and as you close. Stay focused. If you want a little bit of break, you can go into downward facing dog. You can come back and continue. Nice. All right, moving on to bicycle few ways to do this exercise. We're going to start as a beginner version, bending one leg and the other. Bending one leg over the chest and the other one parallel to the floor, straight up, parallel to the floor. Engage through both of your feet, chin to chest. Find that ease into the first round. Don't push too much. Try to really bring intensity as we move along over the next few rounds. You might just want to be focused and gentle on the first round. Oh yes, I can so much feel it. Now, moving on to mountain climbers or walking, mountain walking. So hands underneath of your shoulders, one knee at a time to the opposite triceps. We're going to add a bit of cardio later on. If you need a break, downward facing dog to plank. Maybe do like 4 to 6 and then moving to downward facing dog. Just to have a few seconds break. I know it's strong on the shoulders, but that's what we're here for. Stay engaging your core. Stay protracted with your shoulders. Oh yes. Nice. Here we have hollow body, few variations. I'm gonna give you the beginner one to start with. So the super beginner will be Viparita Karani, right? You wanna engage the legs and dorsiflex your feet. Otherwise you point your feet and you wanna go 45 degree from the floor. And you just wanna stay here, right? You want to stay into 45 degree, engaging through your legs, and breathe with your lower back attached to the floor. Nice guys, amazing. Amazing, amazing, amazing. Plank to Uttanasana, slide. Let's do it. All right, so hands down. We want to slide in. We want to bring the shoulders over the wrist as you slide in, and then shoulders over the wrist. Really moving your weight toward your fingers as you're sliding away. Nice. Slide in, shoulders over the wrist. And then slide out, moving your way toward your fingers. Slide in and slide out. Last few, slide in. Just 10 seconds, do your best. Slide out. Slide in and slide out. We're still not performing quite well on this one. Anyway, I don't know why I told you to take blocks, but we actually don't need it today because I thought we would do the health seat with the hands on blocks. But what we're doing, actually, we bring the hands framing the knees and we want to raise both of the feet together. It's an L seat, but we're going to raise both of the legs together. Compression through your core. Slightly tuck your chest in and protract your shoulders. It's pretty much like the principle of going into handstand. So you're coming up, compression in your ribs, and then down. Up, down. Yes, it's intense, but you know, that's the principle to go into handstand. That's what you want to do to achieve handstand. All right, moving on to our first exercise of the upper body sequence. We're going into downward facing dog, plank, push up, up, downward facing dog. Let's increase the intensity here if you can and stay with your knees up. Downward facing dog, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Nice. Oh yes. Yes, it is challenging, guys. It is challenging for me. I'm journeying with you when it comes to strength. Leg lift. Hands slightly tucked underneath of the hips. Lower back attached to the floor. Head up or down. If you move your head down, you want to bring the chin to chest. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Nice. All right. I am sweating. Okay, military plank, hands underneath of your shoulders, leg hip mat width apart, right elbow down, left elbow down, right hand down, left hand down. Again, stay with your trunk and legs firm, not moving. As much as you can, of course. I know it's very challenging, but that's what we're here for. Have a bit of a rest in between if you need to. Second round. I haven't counted my military plank. Anyway, I hope you remember to do this all. Otherwise, we have one more round. No problem at all. Single leg drop. Let's do it. All right, 1 and 2. Lower back attached to the floor. And then 2. And then 3. So 1 round is right and left leg. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Stay with your legs straight. 9. Dorsiflex your feet. 10. Stay with your core engaged. 11. 12. Chin to chest. 12 and a half. Let's say 12. 12. And then was 15 for my leg lift. And then we got plank jacks. Do your best, guys. Let's do it. 52, 53, 52. Nice. Bicycle. Whatever your body allows. If you want to keep going into the beginner, you can. Otherwise, let's go into a full bicycle. 4, 5, 6, 8. This one was extremely challenging for me, especially after the jacks. If you want to do like a complete variation, like a full variation, the full expression is not an easy one. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yes. 30. Oh! Guys, wow, this is really no joke. This sequence will definitely bring a lot of strength in your practice. Wherever you are, hollow body, you can go into vibrator karani, otherwise 45 degrees, stay there. Lower back attached to the floor. You might want to count your breaths here. Wow, I was cheating. I was definitely cheating on this one just because I did probably a big job on the previous ones. Okay, plank to Uttanasana slide and then plank. Uttanasana, shoulders over wrist. 2, 3. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, 8. But I haven't done the full 50 minutes just because my body is very tired and I can feel that I'm just at the edge to follow what my mind is telling me. Give up, give up, give up. But I'm here showing up, doing my best, still doing it. Compress your core as you raise the legs up. Bear with me, guys. We are together on this. I know exactly how you feel because it's pretty challenging for me too. It is a challenging day and I feel like we're getting more and more. I mean, the challenge is getting stronger and stronger just because the sequences are more complex. And so from this week, I guess we are leveling up. So as we're leveling up, we might find some difficulties, and that's okay. Okay, we might take a little bit of break in between this sequence and the next, just to give the body to recover a little bit, because if you are where I am, I'm struggling, and I guess you might be struggling too. Let's have a drink. Let's give some mercy to our body. So we got the last 10 minutes together, the last sequence together. If you join in now, please take your yoga mat. We got our last 10 minutes, last 10 exercises, 50 seconds on, 10 seconds off. Wherever you are, just take your yoga mat, find 10 minutes of your time of today for yourself to build strength, to build that sort of like mental strength and physical strength. That's how we become resilient, determined, passionate in life. So stay with me, 10 minutes more, guys. You are doing amazing. I feel so much the challenge today, and I'm sure you feel that too, but we're here together. Let's keep rocking. Downward facing dog next, plank to push up. Downward facing dog, plank, push up, plank, downward facing dog, plank, push up, plank, downward facing dog. Yeah, it was a good break. It was nice to give the body some recovery time. I feel much better now. Stay with your legs engaged as you push up. It will help you to coming back up. That's it for today. And then we're moving to leg lift, guys. Let's do our best. If 15 was your count before, let's do 15 now as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, lower back attached to the floor, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, slow down, 15, those are just bonuses, 16, 17, 18, 19, amazing. The recovery was really needed, as you could probably tell. Military plank, hands underneath of your shoulders, one elbow down, the other elbow down, hand down, hand down. Stay with your trunk and legs in line, completely firm. Just work with your core only. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, right, left, right, left, left, right, left, right. Let's keep rocking. Whatever mantra, repeat it. I'm strong, I'm capable, I'm doing my best. Just keep repeating that. Single leg drop, guys. Almost there. You can't give up now. We are here together. 2, 3. Dorsiflex your feet. 4. Chin to chest, lengthen through your neck. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Nice. Ooh. I've done a little bit more. These, I do my best for the plank jacks. Let's do it. Last round. Halfway, guys, let's do it. $52, the same as before. Halfway, guys. Exercise number 6, bicycle. Do whatever variation your body is capable of doing right now. I'm taking a gentle one, otherwise you can go into a full bicycle. I just need a bit of compassion for my body. Still on the 3rd day of my menstruational cycle, so I'm just very gentle. I'm not pushing. Also, my hormones don't allow me to push today. I'm not on my peak. Let's give what you can. Don't compare yourself with yesterday. Don't compare yourself with any other performances. You're doing your best today, and that's what we're here for. Simple as that. Okay, mountain climber. Let's do it, guys. All right, 3 more of today before taking a big rest after that, guys. Hollow body, wherever you are, Viparita Karani or 45 degree, it doesn't matter, as long as you're still showing up, as long as you're still performing and do your best. Let's do it. You're doing amazing. Keep going. Focus on your breath. Breathe through your belly. Ooh, yes. No joke, guys. Real, no joke. I'm so impressed by you, by anyone who showed up for this challenge today. Plank to Uttanasana slide. Last 2 exercises of today. Let's come together and do our last big effort of today. Shoulders over wrists. Push your legs away. Last 20 seconds on this exercise. You're doing amazing, guys. Let's keep rocking. Very last bit of this sequence, which is our last sequence of today. Nice. Oh my God. Sit down, guys. L seat. You might want to have a nice cool down after that as well, because my body is literally craving it. I'm going to do a nice yin yoga class in an hour or so. If you like me to share some nice cool down with you after those classes, I'm just going to create a nice cool down that you can fit any of those challenging classes during the next few days. Just let me know in the comment if you like me to create something like that. Oh yes. Let's do it, guys. Let's keep going. Let's strengthen our psoas as our last exercise of today. 8 seconds. We did it. We did it, guys. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. We actually did it. Have some nice twist. Have some nice... Okay. We're done with you today. Thank you so much, timer. Thank you so much, guys. I want to finish up today with something that I read today on this My Pocket Gratitude book. You can have a look here if you want to take a screenshot. Anyway, so this is a beautiful book where each page is a moment to sit down and be grateful for something about our life. And today the page is focus on appreciating your strength. One of the best ways to feel more self-gratitude is to focus on some of the best things about yourself. In other words, your strengths. After all, it's hard to appreciate something if you are constantly thinking about what's wrong with it. The same goes for appreciating yourself. The more you focus on the good things about yourselves, the easier it will be to feel grateful for who you are instead of feeling down about who you are not. To focus on your strengths, try those 3 steps. When you start comparing yourself to others, feeling low about a mistake you made or feeling down about not measuring up to some arbitrary standards, pause. Ask yourself, second point, what is one of my strengths? Or what is one of the best thing about myself? Take a minute to think about a strength or your favorite aspect of yourself, like being highly organized or good at relating to others. Point 3, try showing yourself some gratitude, for your strength. Say something like, I'm grateful to myself for being, and then you tell your strength. Or I'm grateful that I can, and then you find another strength. Remind yourself to come up with one strength every time your brain wants to highlight a weakness. After a while, you will have trained yourself to think about your strengths first and your weaknesses second, if you think about them at all. This focus on your strengths will prime you for greater self-appreciation and make it easier to feel self-gratitude. For some reason, this is exactly what I needed to hear, and every day, like, I open a random page of this amazing book, so I definitely recommend you to get one of those in your toilet. That's what I like to read. Anyway, as you probably noticed, I like to share progresses here on YouTube and on Instagram. I have 2 different formats. On Instagram, I normally share my handstand, press to handstand journey, and on YouTube, I share my strength journey, both of them to achieve advanced asanas. Subscribe to YouTube to continue to this 4-week journey if you like, and of course I would love to hear your feedback regarding any of those classes. See you tomorrow, guys. Same time, 2:30 p.m. Sydney time. Ciao for now.